darlings, welcome back to a new video. Today I am talking about, well, social media. Woo! Social media is, well, it can be a good and a bad thing. And I'm going to discuss about my personal relationship with social media and some inspirational things and trends that are going around in social media and what that means. I forgot to coordinate my coordinate or like finish my coordinate properly, so be right back. I will put on some rings and bracelets and such, so just BRB. Okay, I am returned. Sorry about that, I just added a little details to my coordinate. So yes, so social media, my personal relationship with social media is a bit tricky. I am currently actively using 4 platforms of social media, which is well, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook and Pinterest. Those are the only platforms that I use. I do have TikTok profile, but I have posted only like couple videos there because I didn't really feel like that it's my thing in a way. Instagram and YouTube are the ones that I use the most because I create content there. YouTube is I would say more my area than Instagram. Instagram is only a place where I just go and post my coordinate pictures and well, also my traveling pictures when I'm in the exchange, but let's not go let's not go there. But yes, for me, social media is basically a outlet or channel to find new people, to meet new people, and creating content, being creative as I am, and I don't know, just like being unique and sharing that with the world, hoping that other people could maybe be inspired by me, or like, I don't know, see beautiful pictures and think better of the world because of the beauty that there is. There are times when I do realize that I'm spending way too much time in social media, and that usually results in like negative feelings and negative thoughts about myself. I really easily start comparing myself to others, how I am not something that I would like to be, and that's usually how I notice that, okay, I need to take a break. And I have never taken like long breaks from social media, but usually just taking kind of distance, that I don't open the app unless I'm going to post something in there, kind of approach that I usually have for example, for Instagram. Instagram, especially because of the changing algorithms and everything like that, has been really like weird for me to use. So I'm usually only just like logging into Instagram and just like posting a picture or posting my new video thumbnail to my stories, because I don't usually spend that much time in there liking pictures. I have certain people that I am close with who I have put the like notifications on, but that's pretty much it. So please don't feel bad if I don't like your pictures. It's probably not because I wouldn't like them, but it's more about that I don't like to spend too much time in social media, to protect myself from the like negative feelings that I usually get when I'm in there. I have been like this for almost always. I don't really read news or anything because I'm very sensitive to like negative news and negative things in social media and media in general. So I try to kind of keep a distance to those because I know that they would affect my daily life if I really like clung on to those, because I am sensitive in that way. So yeah, I want to keep my profile in social media politically. I want to keep my profile, my sustainability. Oh, okay. I want to keep my social media profiles free of politics, basically. I don't pretty much ever post anything political to my stories or anything like that, because I don't like it, because I don't like news, because they affect me so strongly. I want to stay neutral in a way. I just want to create content and I don't know, offer people beautiful pictures. That's all I want from social media. I don't want to use social media to I don't know, push information to people's faces, because they do get the information from somewhere, and I don't feel like I need to do that. It's not my place. I am not completely free of politics because I'm talking about sustainability, but I don't want to use my platform to push information to people's faces. I do post videos about sustainability, but people who are not interested in that or who don't want to listen to that, they can skip the videos. I want to keep social media for my followers and for my subscribers, I don't know, like easily approachable without the fear of getting something shoved into their faces, because I think one of the things that makes me feel bad in social media is because of the information that I'm getting there that I didn't necessarily want. There's a lot of opinions like flooding from everywhere, and I don't necessarily like that or enjoy that in many ways or like much at all. So yeah, I want to keep my profiles free of that and give the people the choice to listen to what I have to say if there is something that I want to share or talk about. When I'm posting pictures in social media, I want to be as authentic as possible. I don't really use any filters in my pictures. I usually put some, like, adjust some lighting or something, because I feel like sometimes the pictures are too dark or something, or something. But I don't really use or like Photoshop or anything my pictures, because I just like, I want to be my true self, and I want to look back and feel good about myself, looking at who I was back then, and see the kind of like how much I have developed, and see the change in myself without the filter and without the Photoshop and everything like that. So I want to keep my content safe for everybody, so that they don't have to, I don't know, like doubt me, because like social media is full of lies. Let's just put it out there. It's like a polished picture of everybody, even me. I do choose very carefully the pictures that I put in my social media, because I want to represent a nice image of myself, but I personally do not accept Photoshop in my pictures. I do add like a couple of stickers here or there, but I don't use filters. I don't use like airbrush or anything like that, because I think we need more authenticity and more visibility in influencers' lives, so that they are real people. They are not something like unachievable or something like that. And I want to be that kind of influencer, that people can look at me and see that I am real, I am an actual human being. Which leads to my point that I want to post pictures that I like. I don't care about the like aesthetic of my profile or anything. I don't want to have like pink profile or mint profile because I like those colors, but I don't really see the point. Why should I turn every picture that I take pink or mint or like some color that I want my feed to be? I don't care about that. I just care about the nice pictures that I want to share with you, basically. Getting inspiration from social media, I am mostly using Pinterest for this because it's not about the people, it's about items and things that I can create or admire, and that's why I like Pinterest very much because I don't get the feeling of like I don't need to compare myself to others in Pinterest because I'm only looking for inspiration to my crafts projects there, which is actually pretty healthy now that I think about it, because like Pinterest doesn't have that much pictures about like faces or like people. It's more about the garments that people are wearing, which is the main highlight or main point in the app, I feel like, or at least in the content that I am looking over there. Which unfortunately does not happen in Instagram. It's more about the people and their style and their unique, I don't know what, unique style or unique a skill that they have or whatever. And I think, I'm not sure why it's that way, um, but yeah, I actually this summer met a person, or like I didn't meet them, but I heard them say that they actually use social media to get inspiration to their coordinates in Lolita fashion, and I was like really surprised by that. I had never really thought about going into Instagram, for example, and taking inspiration from other people's coordinates. I have never actually done that, which is really weird, because I have always just like gone with what I have and built my coordinates based on the things that I have. And I think that's how I usually go with my creativity also, that I take the approach of just going with something that I have in my head. I know that some things have affected my style or the things that I want, which is more, I think, related to the trends of social media. But for me, getting inspiration from social media, especially like for coordinating purposes, is not something that I want to do, because I don't want to copy kinda other people, although it's not coping, but it's just in my head. I feel like if I look at somebody's coordinate and like take inspiration from that, I am copying them, and like I don't like the idea. But of course that's like another perspective to Lolita fashion, which is completely fine. I mean, I would be really honored if somebody would like try to recreate my coordinate, because that meant that the coordinate was good and people are liking it, and yeah, so I don't think there is anything wrong with that. It's just only in my head how I like to do things. As I already a bit mentioned about the trends, the trends can be good or bad. There are some like unhealthy trends going on in social media, as we have probably learned throughout the years. But in terms of Lolita fashion, I think the trends are not really that fast. They usually come and they last for quite a while, actually, like a couple of years even. And I think that kind of like slow progress or slow trends in this fashion is really, really nice, that I enjoy a lot, especially in terms of like sustainability, because like you are not just like buying and buying and buying all the time something new, but you are actually like investing in things and wearing them and using them for multiple years, which is very good. Comparing like long-term trends and like short-term trends, and short-term trends are really bad in terms of sustainability because they require you to purchase a lot of things in a short amount of time, which is bad for the environment and bad for, I think, overall mental health. I just don't like the mentality of buying a lot of things and then just like discarding them when you don't really need them, because you didn't really need them in the first place. Long-term trends, on the other hand, are good because they are slow. They offer you the time to think about things that you want and you need, and if you want to join the trend, and if you want to join the trend, then you invest in something and then you use it, and you use it for a long time and multiple times, and it's not something useless, or it's not something necessarily as bad quality as the short-term trend would maybe offer. I don't know. When it comes to trends, it is really important to think about how long they last and how inclusive they are in terms of people. I think clothes fashion is very inclusive, which is really nice. I appreciate the style because it's welcoming different kinds of people in the community, and I think that's important in life and in social media and in every aspect of life, basically. I think that's enough about social media. I don't know how long this video is, but I think I have talked about like 20 minutes straight, so I think that's all the information that I have right now. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe you learned something new or new way of looking at things, and maybe you learned something new about myself, me. Me. And I don't know, maybe this helps to consider somebody else's lifestyle or somebody else's way of doing things, because there are multiple people in the world and they have all their own ways of living and using social media. So let's be kind to others and let's create beautiful pictures, okay? But with that, I hope you enjoyed this video and we will see you next time. Bye!